Today's weather is absolutely beautiful and we're going to make the most of it because we haven't had weather like this since last summer. And since summer is just around the corner, we need to get a lot of things done. So come along and see what small farm life looks like in the middle of May. So the first thing I'm gonna do is actually call our local feed store. I've been needing to get some stuff from there for a while, so I just want to see if they're open today because it's Victoria weekend, so today is a holiday. If they answer, I'll ask and see if they're open. I'll assume they are if they answer, but if they don't, then they're probably closed. I don't think they're open today, but that's okay. I'll just have to go another day. But the things I want to get are sweet feed for the goats because I want to have some of that just around just in case. And then also I wanted to get some camelina oil for Rosie because I've been researching that for the past few days. And I think it would really help her coat a lot because that's the only part of her that's a bit rough. She used to have ringworm, but now it's been completely healed. Her previous owners treated it, but before them she was at a farm and they didn't take the best care of her. And before that she was a racehorse. So she might have had a bit of a rough past and definitely suffered from that for a little bit, but she is completely better now and I want to put her on that just to help her coat because some of it still has scarring. Camelina oil also has a lot of omega-3 fatty acids, so it's really good for their joints and overall health as well. Okay, well now that that's done, I'm probably gonna go help my mom with whatever she's doing. Okay, so we're actually going to go to our local seed store right now. We're going to get some plants and seeds for our garden because in the summer we usually grow all of our own produce. We've been doing this ever since I remember, and we also have done garden stands in the past when we were younger, so sometimes we'll sell some of the things we grow as well. So we went to a few local greenhouses and got some things for our garden, and when we got back, everyone was hard at work. Okay, well we're back home now and I'm gonna go inside and get something to eat that's cold because it is so warm outside right now. I've got a cat and I just had a smoothie. It was so good. Very refreshing. I love kittens so much. Wanna go back to your siblings? What?
Let's turn turquoise instead of green. The glove.
Now, on hot days like these, we have to make sure all of the animals have water because if they don't, that is not a good thing. So I just brought a bunch of water out here and I'm going to top everybody up with some nice, cool, fresh water. Is it hot, Juniper? It is very warm in here right now, but they got water now. Now I'm gonna go do the other animals. I've got to do something else for the chickens as well, so let's go do that. Also, look at Billy. So funny. So the other day my dad picked up these oyster shells for the chickens because it will help them digest their food a bit better, so I'm going to give that to them right now. So this is what they look like. It's basically like gravel, but yeah, they will eat this and then it'll help them digest. Well, I'm gonna go in the house for a little bit because I just need to cool down, but I'll see you guys after that. Well, it's definitely cooled off a little bit, but not too much. But right now I'm going out to help my dad and my grandpa clear our bush. We have started clearing an area that is going to be part of the horse pen, so let's go do that. So all of this used to be bush. That's a lot of the stuff cleared right there, and a lot of it got thrown into the forest. But yeah, this is just like a huge area that was just all covered, and now it'll get all added to this. Okay, well now I'm going to plant the lettuce that we bought earlier today in our garden. This is definitely one of the main things we eat from our garden in the summer, so let's go do that. And also, I've got one little baby flower popping up there, and another one right there. And then there's just tiny, tiny, tiny little ones popping up. But I'm glad to see that because it means it's actually working out so far. Context to that, if you see my last video, I planted flowers because I'm going to be doing cut flowers or trying to do cut flowers this summer. So yeah, that's what all of those back there are. Okay, this is where we keep all the cages. So for lettuce, we usually use small ones like this. Okay, well I planted all of them.
Are you filming?
Yes. Well, now I'm going to be heading over to the horses. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be doing there, but I'm hoping I can get on Rosie. So yeah, that's my plan as of right now. So if you don't know, this is my 20-year-old mare, Rosie. She is a standardbred and I got her a few months ago now. I've been working with her slowly on riding. She is broke to ride, but we definitely need to get a few things figured out. My main goal today when working with Rosie is to keep her going. We're just gonna go bareback today to keep it nice and simple, and also I don't have a bunch of tack right now because I returned a few things. But first I groomed her to make sure she was nice and clean before getting on her. And I bridled her. We've been working on this a lot and she's gotten a lot better. She takes the bit really well. I'm not super into bits, but that's the only bridle I have for her right now. You guys right there. Then we got started in the field and I just walked her out a bit before getting on her. When I got on her, I practiced lining her up with the mounting block or the chair, whatever you'd like to call it, because that's really important. You want to make sure the horse will stand for you and be in the right position. And then I got on her and asked her to go forward. She ended up backing up a little bit, but eventually I got her to go forward. This has been a real challenge for us as she is a very lazy horse, I've come to find. But yeah, I kept her walking for a little bit. She did stop once or twice, but for the most part, we rode pretty good for 10 minutes, which was actually really impressive. Now, I'm not saying we're anywhere near perfect at this, but it's definitely a start. She's also really nice to ride bareback, and she's just so chill, which I'm super thankful for. I hopped off her and started doing some liberty with her. Liberty is when you are not physically touching the horse, but you're still working with them, and she does awesome at this. Then after that, I broke her into a trot. I've only ridden her in the trot once, but it's really nice. Technically, it's a pace because most standardbreds pace instead of trotting. So yeah, that's pretty much all I did with her. I think she did awesome in this amount of time. Not liking the flies. She does awesome at liberty. Figure out our walking. Funny because she didn't really do that. I rode her when I got her. Before I got her. Sorry. It's really hot outside. But now we got this problem with laziness. It did a lot better. I didn't even have to use the whip at the end. And also I will always mention this. This is just an extension of my hand. It's never meant to hurt the horse. It's just meant to encourage them forward.
Okay, you can go now.
My grooming kit. Okay, well I just got back from working with Rosie and taking care of the horses. And now I'm going to do something I've been wanting to do for a very long time ever since I've gotten Rosie. And that is look up her history because she is a standardbred and she has a freeze brand on her neck. So I can find her on the internet and possibly find some information about her and about her past. So this is her freeze brand right here. I just took a picture of it. And so I'm going to type this in. There's a website I found the other day. Okay, so I just found the website to look this up, so let's do that. I got on the website, I found that I can find Rosie's information on, and I put in all of her information to do that. And I did find some things about her, not as much as I was hoping. So I made an account with this website, but then I realized that I had to pay to find out anything about her genealogy or any of her racing history or anything. Well, I was able to find out some information on Rosie, but not as much as I was hoping. I was hoping I could see her genealogy and some of her racing possibly, but I did find out where she was born and some places she was transferred to, and also her exact birthday, which is actually today, May 18th, so happy birthday, Rosie, I guess. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, that's kind of crazy that it's her birthday on the day. I looked at it. So she was born in Pennsylvania, and then she raced in Nova Scotia. It was actually really weird that these were the places that Rosie had been born, because we had just been to a few of these places. But unfortunately, if I wanted to find anything past that, I would have to pay to get that done by that association. So maybe I'll do that eventually, but not right now. I feel like that'd be a fun video to make though if I found out some information on her. Hello. You're so adorable. Well, I've come outside after doing math for an entire hour because I just needed a breath of fresh air, and then I'm gonna go back inside and do math again. Let's go check on my flowers. There's so many! That makes me so happy. Go see if any of the kittens are in here. And I love how everything is so green. I almost forgot what green was. So a year ago, I made tea out of forget-me-not flowers because I seen this thing. You could do that, and I was like, oh, we have those. It was absolutely disgusting. I tried to hide it on video, but not good at all. This time, I'm just going to make a bouquet out of these flowers. Well, I've been getting ready for baseball now, and I think I'm all ready. I'm definitely going to need to bring lots of water because it is very warm outside right now. So baseball actually got canceled due to red tornado warnings after we drove all the way to the diamond. Well, baseball has been canceled because of tornado warnings. There are destructive winds, and we're finding the kittens right now because they've been outside all day. Okay guys. Well, for the most part, the storms that we had been warned about passed over our house, but they did hit areas near us, so I'm glad that we didn't get anything too severe because that would have not been good. It's so crazy how the weather can change so quickly from a heat wave to tornadoes. Well, I'm pretty sure the storms are all over now, but that was pretty extreme and unexpected weather. We thought we would just be getting a massive heat wave, but instead we got tornado warnings as well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. There are many calm parts and many chaotic parts as well. But overall, I hope you enjoyed watching how we handle different weather on our small farm. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to stay tuned for the next one. It's going to be pretty fun. I will see you then. Bye!